So in this particular video, we're going to talk about RSS feeds. Anywhere from what is an RSS feed to creating an RSS feed, testing it with Google Reader, and tracking your statistics using Feedburner. Now, RSS is short for Really Simple Syndication, and it's a technology that has revolutionized the way information seekers access the web content and also enhance the way site builders can distribute their web content to content seekers. And basically creating RSS feeds is a very important thing for your blog, and web searchers no longer need to continue checking a site for updates, but simply can subscribe to the RSS feeds for that website using RSS readers, things like Google Reader, which present to them any updates on a particular website. So it's sort of like they sign up on your list, but their RSS reader gets all the updates as you update your blog. So adversely, you as a blogger can present your content to your seekers via RSS and XML directories. Now let's move on to talking about how to create an RSS feed. Getting the RSS feed of your blog, whether you're using blogger.com or wordpress.com, is actually quite easy. Now, if you don't know what a feed is a file on your web server that ends with the extensions .xml or RDF. Now, it does not require you to be a rocket scientist to create an RSS feed. It's actually quite easy. The good news is that many blogging softwares like Typepad and Blogger.com create RSS feeds for you. So for Blogger.com, right now we're looking at it, all you need is to get the RSS URL and submit it to popular RSS feed directories like Yahoo and Google. For example, if you're using Google's Blogger.com, the RSS feed is going to look like this. It's going to be your username.blogspot.com/adam.xml. Now, in this case, my blog was created webtoolpros.blogspot.com/adam.xml. That was one of my old blogs. So if I go here, this is my RSS feed. Basically, with Blogger.com, once you have built your blog and made it public, the RSS feed URL should be very easy to find and located somewhere clearly on your blog. And you can apply that to your blog if you have a Blogspot or Blogger.com blog. So all you need to do is submit your RSS URL to RSS directories. Most of these directories request you to enter your RSS URL and hit a button to submit feeds. It's that simple. Now, popular RSS directories like Yahoo have features to enable you to build a custom subscribe button for your website, which you can place and enable users to subscribe to your RSS feeds directly from your site. Now, popular RSS directories like Yahoo track the performance of your RSS feeds by tracking the number of active subscribers and the page views from those subscribers. Now, an alternative is to host your RSS feeds via such services like Feedburner, which offer built-in visitor tracking functions, which is quite neat. And we'll actually use Feedburner to integrate Blogger and WordPress as well. Now, to test this RSS feed, what I could do is go to my Google Reader. If you go to google.com and search for the Google Reader, and what I could do is go to reader.google.com and log in. And right here you'll see a button that says add subscription. So I can just click on that, and all it wants you to do is add the RSS feed. Now, in most cases, you would just add the actual RSS feed URL for WordPress and all that. However, since Google owns blogspot.com, they do have a feature where if you just enter your blogger.com URL like so, and then you click add, then it'll automatically detect that. Now, as you can see here, the same material and the same blog posts that are on my blogger.com blog show up in my Google Reader, and I can see all items here. So the nice thing about Google Reader is, let's say for example, your subscribers have Google Reader and they have entered your RSS feed. Now let's say a day later that you update your blog. Instead of them having to go to your blog every single time and figuring out when you've actually updated your blog, everything will basically feed through this Google Reader here. So we know that feed works. As far as working with WordPress, you can also get your feed from WordPress, but you want to use something like Feedburner. In fact, Feedburner was recently acquired by Google, and they actually provide some information here on creating your WordPress feed. And basically, Feedburner provides a plugin which you can just activate with WordPress, and if you don't know how to do that, I can do that in a minute here. Now, if I go to Feedburner, Feedburner is basically a way to track your statistics and track your subscriber through your feed. So if you click on Get Started, and for example, if you have no feeds, delete that. And for example, if you wanted to integrate blogger.com with Feedburner, all you would need to do is type in your username .blogspot.com, click on Next, and Feedburner will automatically detect your RSS feed. Right now it's detected 2, so what I'm going to do here is click the first one, click on Next, and I can check my feed title address, and I can change that feed address if you want. I'm going to keep it the same, click on Next. It says, congrats, your Feedburner feed is now live. And I just click on Next again. And the nice thing about Feedburner, as you can see, is it automatically tracks how many people are subscribed, what feed readers people are using, and other services. Now, what I'm going to do here is click on this and click on Next. And the nice thing is that it's integrated with your Google account. So you have a lot of things that are centralized like Blogger and Feedburner, and so if you have a Google account, then it all integrates into one area, which is a nice feature. So this is my Feedburner feed right here, the URL up here. And basically, you can see that you have all of these links, and you can add that to your blog, which is nice because what people can do is, instead of getting your feed and adding it to their Google Reader, all they have to do for convenience sake is click on one of these buttons and add your blog to their reader. And if I go to the settings, let's say we'll go over here and click on settings and then go to site feed, and then I can post the Feedburner URL in the post feed redirect. And whether you have it full or short, it explains it here. If you choose full to syndicate the full content of your post, all of your content is going to be posted, but I'm going to click on short, and I go back to my Google Reader, you'll notice that it shows the title and the description of each and every one. It doesn't show the full post. Now that's the integration with Blogger. Now let's go ahead and talk about WordPress. If you do a search for creating your WordPress feed in integration with Feedburner, you'll get this page here. And what you need to do is download this plugin and click on Save. And then you need to FTP to your domain, in this case stephenluke.com/testabc. And then I need to go to the WP content folder under plugins. And while I have this open, I'm basically going to go find that zip file plugin, which is here. And I'm going to unzip it here. And this is the plugin. So basically all I want to do is copy this over here to the plugin section. And while that is happening, I'm going to go back here and go to my WordPress administrative panel and log in. And then I'm going to go to plugins, and you'll notice that there's a Feedburner here, so I'm going to click on that and I'm going to activate it by scrolling over to the right and click on activate. And there we go, we've activated the Feedburner. Okay, and then you need to click settings and then Feedburner. And it says here, this plugin makes it easy to redirect 100% traffic for your feeds to a Feedburner feed you have created. So once you have created your Feedburner feed, enter its address below. Now, of course, it walks you through this process, so you're not left in the dark. It says to get started, create a Feedburner feed for bench press secrets. So if we click that, will be forwarded here. Okay, so when I get to this point, it says, okay, which one should I choose? Initially it chooses that one, but I found that you need to choose the Atom feed and then click on Next in order for it to actually work for WordPress. And then we have the feed address here, and you can change the feed address if you want. We can change it to bench press secrets. Keep it simple, click on Next. And then it says, congratulations, your Feedburner feed is now live. Click on Next. And of course, click-throughs, we want that. And this is what the Feedburner feed looks like currently. So great, we've integrated WordPress with Feedburner. And after we do that, we can go back here, and then it says once you've created your Feedburner feed, we can enter that here and click on Save. Now once you've integrated WordPress with Feedburner, all your WordPress RSS feed traffic should be redirected to the Feedburner feed so that Feedburner can track your statistics.